welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my year of makeup empties. It is all piled here so you can get an overview of everything that I finished. It was not a year that I was attempting to finish a lot, but I did finish some stuff, which is kind of cool. I'm going to go ahead and organize this a little bit, and I'm going to show you each category. The first thing that I have is a setting spray. This was from Essence, the Fix and Last 18-Hour Fixing Spray. This is the last one that I had in my collection, and this is a category that I'm going to eliminate. I just don't need it, and it was nice enough, but I just don't feel like it does anything for my oily skin, so I just won't be purchasing anymore. I was only able to finish one primer. This was a really nice one from Ole Henriksen. It is the Banana Bright Sun-Kissed Face Primer. Absolutely love this. I would consider repurchasing this, but I do have to get through a bunch of other ones that are in my collection. I was able to finish two foundations on the year. This one from Exuviance, it's the Skin Caring BB Fluid. This one was really nice, very, very sheer, kind of like your skin but better, which I enjoyed. And then this one from Almay is a clear complexion makeup. This is one that I used over the summertime. It was a little warm and a little dark for me, but I was able to franken it and make it work. And as you see, I could scrape out just about everything in here, and I did enjoy it. I would consider purchasing this again in a lighter color. I was only able to finish up one face powder, which was fine. I think that might have been a good number for me for the year. This was the Catrice HD Baking and Setting Loose Powder. It was a smidge warm for me, but I was able to franken it. You can see how the color looks right there in the lid. It was nice, but it wasn't like the most amazing thing. I think if I got it again, I would probably get a cooler color, which is funny because this is called Cool Beige. It was not cool. It was definitely on the warm side. I finished two blushes. They were very, very tiny. This is from Coastal Scents. It was just two blushes, two different color blushes in here. It was like one of those samplers or gift with purchase that I've had quite a while, and it needed to get used up, so that was two blushes out of my inventory. Just to get them out of the way, because they were kind of in the pile on some other stuff, I was able to finish 3 bottles of nail stuff. The first one is a base coat from Jessica Nails. It is the Reward base coat for normal nails. And then I was able to finish the Rejuvenation base coat for dry nails. Both of those are from Jessica Nails. Love this line, and I would absolutely repurchase those when I have some of my other base coats done. And then this one is just a nail polish from Colorworks. It was really nice. You can see all my markings on there. I enjoyed this, and I do have some other Colorworks that I'm going to be working on for this year, so I'm happy to have one other nail polish out of my inventory. Here I have the 5 lip balms that I finished. The first one was from Buxom. It was kind of a lip scrub and a lip balm together. It was absolutely wonderful. It was so good that I actually scraped everything out of it and finished it up that way. I would absolutely repurchase this one. It is lovely. Lipsil is by far one of my favorite types of lip balms, and I scraped that one out too. I enjoy this one so much. My oldest son actually wanted to steal this one from me because it is one of his favorites as well, but I held on to it. This one is just a Jolly Rancher kind of lip balm. I want to say I got this at an amusement park, and I did really enjoy that one. And then I was able to finish up 2 of the original chapsticks. 5 out of my collection isn't too shabby. I still have a ton of them. This is not a category that I will need to purchase from for a long time. All right, for lip glosses, I finished up 6, which is not the best, but I did finish up 2 that were much larger than I normally would work on. These are the size that I am used to working on, which are the Buxom. I love the Buxom Tingle. I like the colors. I just really like everything about Buxom. I have tons of them. I don't need to purchase any for a very long time. This one is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This was in the shade, I think Vintage or something like that. Yes, Vintage. I really didn't love it. It wasn't horrible, but the shade was a little too pink on me, and I still think I have another one of these in my inventory. This one is from Essence. I don't even know what kind. There's no label on it. It must have fallen off quite some time ago. I enjoyed it, but again, it was just a little too pink for my liking, but it is done. This e.l.f. Glossy Gloss, I want to say it was Ballet Slippers. Yes, I actually did really like this one, though I think this one had a brush that I didn't care for. I much prefer the doe foot, but it was a really nice formula. but I am not in the market to purchase anything else. And of course, one of my other favorite formulations is the Avon Glazewear. These are probably my two favorite formulas, is the Avon Glazewear and the Buxom, though I have not purchased Avon Glazewear in a very long time. And again, I do not need to purchase any lip products of any kind for quite a while. And then there is this lonely little lipstick that I finished up. It is just an Avon sample lipstick. I dug it out and everything. I used the top portion of it as an actual lipstick, and then what was in the base I used as a cream blush. I don't really use bullet lipsticks very often, so I was very excited just to get this little guy done. This right here is a testament to just how thin my brows are. I went through 5 brow products, which is kind of crazy. I did like these Collab Shape and Shade. They're really nice and they're very inexpensive, but they are so micro thin, and my brows just need more help than a tiny little micro pencil can provide for me. So these went very, very quickly. If I was to repurchase anything, it would be this one from Milk Makeup. It is the Kush Brow Shadow Stick. I had the shade Herb, which was just like the perfect shade for me, and I dug it out and everything. I really enjoyed this one a whole lot. When you have brows that need a lot of help and you need something to get your brow powders to stick to, that one was really nice. And then I had 2 brow gels. These are the colorful gels, colored gels, I guess you could say. This one is from Essence, the Make Me Brow, and that is in Chocolate Brows. That one's pretty nice. And I think this one is ColourPop, and I think it was Blonde or Taupe or something like that. It was a little light for me, but I did like the formula. I would repurchase this again in a better color for me. So 5 brow products, not too shabby. This is not really a problem area for me, but I still don't think I need to purchase anything for a while. These are my 2 lonely little eyeliners. This one was a liquid one from Nicka K. It is a shimmer eyeliner in green. It was kind of strange. The brush isn't a brush, it's just a piece of plastic. And while I did like the formula, it was fine. It was a pretty color. I didn't like the application of it. And then of course the ColourPop, the cream gel liner in the shade Prance. I used everything out of that one. I like these, but they do dry out very quickly, so it is not something that I would consider repurchasing. If I want to get a ColourPop eyeliner, I will get the kind that you sharpen, and I feel like those last a lot longer and they don't dry out as quickly. So just 2 eyeliners for 2023. I finished 4 full-size mascaras for the year, and I really liked the Blink one. It is the Ultra Volume Tubing Mascara. This one was really nice. I've tried the number 7 tubing mascara. I didn't really care for it, but this was really nice, and I would absolutely repurchase that. The Essence one, it was on the dry side. I would not repurchase that. I do like other Essence mascaras, but this just wasn't it for me. The Ardell Faux Mink Multi-Layering Mascara, it was okay. It was a very dry formula, and I felt like it dried out very quickly on me. And then the number 7 Full 360 Ultra. One, the brush was just a little too big for me. I can deal with some bigger brushes, but I didn't love the formula. It kept drying out on me. Even when I would revive it, it would dry out. So I really would not repurchase any of these 3, but the Blink I would absolutely repurchase. And last but certainly not least is going to be my eyeshadows. I was able to finish 8 of the shadows in here. You can see all of the empty pans, not the ones with the X's, but this one here, here, some up here as well. These 2 I actually have frankened in my BYOP, so those don't count, but 8 of the shades in here were finished. In the very beat up Essence Bronze This Way palette, I finished up this shade right here. In my Essence My Rose Will Go On palette, this one's all beat up too, and it's all worn off. I was able to finish this shade right here. And then the only other eyeshadows I was able to finish was this color stick from ColourPop. I liked it enough that I dug some of it out, what I could get out of it. I have a depotted BH Cosmetics shadow from the Bubs Beauty Bee palette, and then 1 shade from the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. So I finished a total of 13 eyeshadows on the year, including this one from ColourPop that was a cream shadow. and in the palettes that I just showed you. So not too shabby, not a bad year for a year that I was just trying to play. I've got it all in this bin right here. I'm very happy to have this much out of my collection on a play year. I hope to have significantly more to show you in the 2024 empties. Thank you everyone for sticking around for this video. It is not my normal format. Normally you see my face, not just my hands and all of my products, but I wanted to get this done as quickly as possible, and this was the fastest way for me to do it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and until I see you in my next video, have a beautiful day.